Hi, it's John here from BC Motorhomes. Welcome to another video. We've come down to Prestwick Holiday Park today, just along the road. It's a beautiful sunny day and I'm going to show you around the Dethleffs Globetrotter XLi. So this model is the i7850-2 DBM. It's 8.6 metres long, twin axle at the back. This one's plated at 5.4 tonnes and it's just over 3 metres tall. So the XLi is on the A-Class chassis. It's on the premium broad gauge lowered chassis, 145mm lower than regular vans are on the A-Class chassis, and you can see the van sits lower overall, and it also creates a nicer handling experience. So the XLi's come on the Fiat 180 horsepower as standard with the automatic. It's on A-Class chassis and twin wheels at the back. The standard option is at 5 tonne, but this one's had the option to upplate to 5.4. Being at the top of the Dethleffs range, this also has the Lifetime Plus bodywork construction, so it's wood free and it's GRP clad underneath as well. It's double floor. The Alpa, Esprit and XLi are all double floor, and on the XLi it's 260mm double floor space. Now you can get access to this from both sides, so perfect for skiing, deck chairs, all that stuff can go in there, and it's heated in there as well. In this one here we have the hookup point, so the hookup point comes up through the floor so you don't have cables trailing underneath the van. We've also got an Aldi heating radiator here, Aldi heating standard in the XLi range. You've got your water fill point here and a gas barbecue point in this one. So the garage doors are one handle operation as opposed to the two separate top and bottom, and the garage doors are also linked to the central locking, so when you lock the van it locks garage doors as well. So the garage is absolutely massive, as you can see. Strip lights in here as well, along there, and it's heated, so your Aldi heating runs in here. Power side, all your batteries and power unit are all in here, charging stations and everything. There's various options with XLi, with packages for lithium or 2 leisure batteries. This vehicle came as standard with 1 leisure battery. We've upgraded it to a 150 amp hour Super B lithium battery, and that's controllable via a separate app. So now on the passenger side garage door, you'll notice that they're both full-size doors on each side, so a lot of vehicles come with a big one on that side and a small one on this one. 2 full-size doors so you can access, get your stuff all the way through. On the back here we've got manual winder for the awning. It is an electric awning on this van. The winder for corner steadies. It's got corner steadies here. There is the option to have levelling, self-levelling from the factory, and there's also the shower in the corner, hot and cold shower. Here we are at the back panel. It's beautiful design, nice shape at the back. Automotive style LED lights across the back. 2 reversing cameras, one at the top and one down here. And it's got the same new rear back end that is out through trending above the whole Dethleffs range now. So round to the passenger side now, we're in the shade so it's a wee bit cooler for me. In this locker here, we've got the fresh and grey waste drain points. They're a bit more industrial in these big vans, and it's a proper solid lever, which you'll see when we give you a detailed image. There's also an option on the Dethleffs accessories part of the website where you can get hoses, extension hoses for these in 2 and 3 metre lengths. That way if you're on a pitch where you've got a drain on site, it can just leave that open and then you've got a live drain, which feeds straight into the drain. That'd be more common on the continent, but a lot of sites have super pitches these days over here as well. So in the gas locker, this is designed for 211s, being a European van. Obviously in the UK we get 6s and 13s. I haven't actually measured this one, so you might squeeze a 13 in here. I think it would be a bit tight. You would certainly get 2 6s, or 2 11 kilo gas lows would probably be my preferred option. So the gas regulator is the TrueMat Duo control, so it's got two sides. You can have both gas bottles connected at the same time, and that'll automatically change it over. It's also got the crash protection thing as well, so if you're in a collision or if you go over a heavy bump, this yellow thing will pop out and that'll just stop any gas going for the bottles inside the van. It's also got gas filters here on either side as well. Just in the colder weather, if the gas goes a bit thicker, it just stops them bunging up and blocking any of the regulator. So this is the flue for the Aldi boiler. Aldi is standard in the XLi range. So this also comes with the Aldi heat exchanger. What that does is it takes the heat from the engine coolant, puts it in here, and then that circulates it into your Aldi heating system. It's pumped round about so that when you're driving, if you switch that on, your Aldi heating system is up to temperature for you arriving on site. You could also use it in reverse if you are going skiing or if you are somewhere like really cold over the winter. Your van's all up to temperature. If you switch that on just before you drive away, it puts the heat into the engine so you're not starting it from -5 or whatever cold temperatures. So if we look at the front of the van, the beautiful design with the red Dethleffs detailing. Obviously this sticker doesn't come with it, that was just to advertise that it's a new design for 2024. LED daytime running lights along the bottom, and the nice styling into the Dethleffs grille in the front. I'll show you around inside the van now. Just before we go inside, I'll point out that it's got the extra wide 70cm wide habitation door, as most of the Dethleffs have, and it's also got the extra wide electric entrance step. The XLi's obviously also have electric closing assistance, so when you close the door, that just pulls it shut for you. Well, welcome inside the XLi Globetrotter. This is the island bed option, which is DBM. The DB would have single beds at the back. You can see the layout, loads of space at the front here. It might be a bit controversial to some people to have this sideboard here rather than a bench here. I quite like it. Makes this alley up the middle of the van, opens it right up. There's also an option, there's a cushion in the back, so if you open that bottom drawer, it makes a small seat if somebody was sitting there. But it's a beautiful van with the ambient lighting, the light moments as Dethleffs call it, which is all controllable via the Dethleffs Connect app. I'll show you through the layout of the van now, up into the bedroom and the kitchen area, and then I'll show you what you get as standard and the Fiat side of things as well. So here we are in the living area. As you can see, it's huge. The table will obviously adjust, but you could easily fit 7-8 people around there. This side board here with the TV unit, massive telly up there. We've also added a sound bar to this one as well, but there is Dethleffs have got inbuilt speakers in here as well. This wee feature here, if you pull this out, there is a cushion in the garage, so they'll sit that on there that makes this into a seat. We've also got soft close as well, and you can see even around here it's got the LEDs, so this is part of the light moments, the ambient lighting. It's a big thing for Dethleffs. These are all controllable. You can control the temperature of these, and you can control the lights on and off and dim them through the Dethleffs Connect app. Full size double up there with memory foam mattress and sprung slats. There's a safety there as well if you get kids up in here. It's also available to order Esprits and XLi's without the drop down bed, so if it was just a couple you could have without this, and then you get more storage around the front of the van. So this is the control panel on the XLi. It's a digital control panel. You can control everything in the van through here. It's broken up into areas, so a big bit of this van is separate living areas, so living, cooking, washing, sleeping. And it's broken up into different areas on here, so you've got communal, personal and installation, so you can put your water pump and everything on. It's also Bluetooth, so if you download the Dethleffs Connect app, you can control the van, everything in the van via Bluetooth, so that's lights, heating, it will even give you notifications if you lost mains power, if your water level's getting too low, if your batteries are getting too low, the app will tell you. So into the kitchen area, you can see enormous amounts of space here for working, so if somebody's cooking dinner, there's plenty of space to go by, you don't have to do the old bum shuffle. The kitchen drawers and cupboards are controlled via this, so there's a central locking for them. So you open and close, and you can control the lights from here as well. Masses of storage in here. Big cutlery drawer there. And there's loads of cupboard space above in this van. It's also got an extractor. In there. That goes all the way down that side of the van. Decent sized hob, 3-ring burner. So one of the complaints that we might have in the UK about this van is that there's no oven in the kitchen area. I have asked Dethleffs about this, and it's purely to the design, just because it's curved along here. We do have an oven up here, it's just an oven, not a grill, but it is quite high for some people's tastes. One of our customers recently took delivery of a Grand Alpa with this oven. She wasn't excited about the oven when she got the van. The van that she had before was an Adria, which had the usual oven and grill combined in the kitchen area. But she says cooking wise this performs much better than an Adria one. It just depends how much you cook in the van. It's also got the gas barbecue. I suppose the Europeans just spend a lot more time outside than we do. We don't always have weather like what we've got today. So we have got the full-size fridge and freezer. It's a 3-way fridge, so running gas, 12 volt when you're travelling, and mains when you're on site. And it's absolutely massive. It's got a brushed aluminium finish, which goes nice with the new interior in the XLi, and it's got the popular door that opens from both sides. So into the washroom, bathroom area. This door closes off. This is part of the concept of the separate living areas, so lounge area, kitchen area, washing area, these doors pull together as well. So if you've got guests with you, you can be closed off in here, that can be closed off, and you can both use the washroom without getting into each other's sleeping areas. The shower is absolutely massive, proper full-size shower. It's got a hanging rail there as well, and there's also a Aldi radiator in there as well, so that's fed for your central heating system, and it'll keep things nice and dry in there if you're drying clothes. So loads of room in the toilet area, plenty of room here for anybody to use it really. You can adjust the toilet to whatever angle is suitable. Plenty of space under here for storing all your toiletries, loo rolls, hand towels, that sort of thing. And this marble effect sort of worktop on the vanity unit is just stunning. The ambient lighting continues in here as well, so you can adjust all these lights. You can dim them, change the temperature on them, maybe just so it's not too bright if you're up in the middle of the night. So here we are in the bedroom area. This is actually a stock van, so still got the plastic coverings on it, so sorry for any noise. Full-size island bed, use that bit at night time when the bed's in the full position. You've got wardrobes either side, plenty of space in there, and that's the controller for the electric awning. Hanging rails up here, and the corrugated tubing is so the coat hangers don't slide when you're travelling. It's not a water pipe you buy any motor caravan. Loads of space in here, storage up here, 2 wardrobes either side. You've got another storage unit down here, No TV in the back of this van, but it would be easy to add one if you needed one. You can control the lights from here, and you can also control the lights from here when you're actually lying in bed. On this side, in the cubbyhole, you've got 2 USBs, and on this side, you've got a mains charger, so there's plenty for whatever you need to do. And your Aldi heating radiators run into the bedroom here as well, so it's going to be plenty warm in here at night time. Underbed storage in here. That drawer's separated, maybe for your smalls in there, towels this side, soft clothes, and the same up here. Good deep drawers. So power points, that's a big topic these days with all the devices we've got. So there's loads kind of dotted throughout this van. You've got mains, 2 in the kitchen, 2 in the bathroom, 1 in the lounge area, 1 up here, 2 in the bedroom, and then USBs. You've got 2 in the bathroom, 2 in the bedroom, 12 volt power here, 2 USBs up here as well. So there's loads of power points throughout this van. So into the Fiat driving area. So all this comes as standard on the XLi. So the 180 horsepower, automatic gearbox, the big Fiat display, and it's got Apple CarPlay, Android Play, and camper van, motorhome, sat-nav, specific sat-nav. It's got the digital display in here as well, and you can set that to whatever you want. If you want it it's on a traditional speedometer at the moment, but you can have that the rev counter, you can have it on the trip computer, you can set that up to your own tastes. Leather steering wheel, wireless phone charger in there, and you can connect up here as well. So you've got the new Fiats have got the new USB-C connection, the normal USB, and a 12 volt cigarette lighter style charging port there. The front blind in this van is electric, so you adjust it with these buttons here. You've also got a switch here for bringing the step in. So on the reversing camera screen, it's a Caratech, that's factory fitted by Dethleffs, and it's got 2 reversing cameras on the back. So that's your rear view and monitor when you're driving. You can also turn that off, so it just comes on when you go into reverse. Some people find that a wee bit distracting, and then when you select reverse, it'll be a lower down view to show you what's behind you just as you're reversing. So I hope you enjoyed that tour of the XLi Globetrotter. For me, it's a beautiful van, inside and outside. The layout, suitable, I would say, for families, but probably designed for couples long-term touring, and quite an aspirational vehicle. I think you can see they're going for the sort of younger market. The design of the interior, the fixtures and fittings is very modern. That van probably would have been a wee bit better if it had leather in it, but that's a personal choice. Hope you enjoyed the video, and keep an eye out for more. In the next few weeks, I hope to be doing Esprit, Island Bed Esprit, which we've got arriving anytime, and we've also have some of the Globe Trail panel vans. Also, if you want to see one of these and you can't make it down to see us at BC, there will be one of these on the Dethleffs stand at the NEC show in a few weeks. It's on from the 15th to the 20th of October at the NEC in Birmingham. Dethleffs are taking 19 vans, so it'll be quite a big stand. Everything from the 5.4 metre camper vans up to this 8.6 metre tag A-Class. Hope to see you there.